Hi and welcome to um, our newest Hanukkah game, Hanukkah Speedway. Um, Hopefully by now you've figured out how to download. Just in case you didn't, by clicking here, the game will be saved to your, or click save as opposed to open to a folder, a specific folder, or your desktop. The game is a PowerPoint show, which means that it will open automatically and you really won't be able to make any changes. Um, it's an interactive game, which means that the way you play it is by having two sets of teams, either two boys, two girls, two sides of the room, two sides of the class, any which way that you want. You set it up in two teams, and they're going to be competing against each other. The first thing, once it's loaded, is you'll click Start, which will take you to the first round. There are two parts to the game, which is to keep in mind. One is the on the right hand side, the 1 to 9, the blue car and the red car, and the other thing to keep in mind is the 1 to 9 numbers, which are the circle numbers, which are found around the dreidel. Um, Once you have your two teams, you'll call them up. You can ask them to introduce themselves. You can make some jokes. The first thing you'll do is you'll ask. You can start with. We'll start with the red team. We'll click on the red number one circle, which is up here, and we're going to ask the red team who was the leader of the Jewish army. Was it one Moses, two Yehuda, or three General Patan? If they answer correctly, click onto the question, and the question will disappear, and then go down to the box on the right hand side, which is number one, and by pressing that, the car will be propelled forward one space. Now, the same thing continue all the way around, so we'll go to car number one, and we'll ask car number one a question. Hanukkah foods include potato pancakes and jelly donuts, two fish and chips, three matzah and horseradish. If they get it incorrect, you'll press the question, and it will minimize it, and they then lose a turn. So we'll go to number two on the red, and we'll ask the red team what was the name of the king of the Syrian Greeks. Again, if they get it correctly, click on the question and press on the red box, and it will disappear. Then we'll go back to the blue car and we'll give them another chance. There are three questions. Should have been two, but there are three. So if you want to give one away in order to keep it tight, you can do that. Do not press any buttons out of order, um, especially on the right hand side, because one, they're all interlinked with each other, and the car won't go smoothly and it'll pop up in different places. So try to keep it as much in order as possible. And once the team has correctly answered all the questions and has finished, which means once you click question number 9 and they get propelled to the end, you'll click the finish button, which will then announce the winner. If you have time, you can continue to round 2. If not, you can finish. Round 2 is rather simple. It's pretty much the same as round 1, just a different shape. Instead of a dreidel, it's a menorah. So again, same thing. The questions on the controls on the right make the car go ahead, and the round circles bring up the questions. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email at director@mashiachcampaign.com. Happy Hanukkah.